First live stream. I'm not nervous, you're nervous. Like, okay, so I wish I'd had someone telling me if this is on. But then on the other hand, I decided to do the first live stream during night hours when nobody will see me. All right, so whatever. Finland just decided to close borders. That's not something you'd hear every day. I think there's around 100 million people locked down in Europe. So I guess we are all in this together now at our own homes. Anyway, I started this open dialogue thing in, I think, halfway through January, like the search for information, and I got it. Yay. I got some real good stuff, and turns out it's the worst possible timing to push any healthcare system, right? I think everybody has had their everything cancelled already and postponed, but I'm sorry, I'm going to postpone that as well. I'm not going to touch the käypähoito and duodecim thing in here in a while we have this pandemic going on. But the good news is on mind freedom work, I think it's important to bring those structures down that don't work. But what's more important is to bring up stuff that does work. And never mind the dudes I don't like, there is one dude in specific in käypähoito chains that I don't like. I just long story. But the people I do like, there are far more valuable research and valuable stuff that I want to publish than any of that crap that I keep on digging. I think it's something, like, I'm not unique in that way, like the activists that keep on digging the stuff. I see it all the time. People have their favorite evil powers that people that they keep on digging. I hope you know what I meant. No. Good people. I'm going to start uploading dudes I like. And as a next thing, I will upload just some workout stuff, because since we are all at home, we might as well build some muscles, I think. Unless you're sick, then just sit back. I'm going to read feedback now to make things even more intimidating. I have had some interesting feedback. People, thank you. And I've had email. No, that's the wrong button. I uploaded I published the email address kind of like, well, you know, somebody might send me something or no. Who knows? And people did send me email. Mostly psych survivors who are so low on trust, and I know I'm one as well, you know. Psych survivors, psychiatric survivors, people who were violated in the name of psychiatry. You know, it's the type of medical violence that's hard to talk about because you are the crazy person and the other one is the authority. So, screw us. Yeah, the other psych survivors are kind of trusting me and kind of not trusting me, and I guess I gotta show more of where I'm coming from to make point. I'm not going to read email on public. That's private, but on Facebook somebody told me. Yep, this person who watched my open dialogue video and said, she presents some interesting information on what is going on in Finland and their mental health system. I wish she had left off the makeup. It certainly doesn't add to her credibility. Nonetheless, it seems that some changes are being made in Finland in how they treat people in extreme mental states. Yeah. Credibility used to be a big annoying problem for me. I hope my audio is on. I don't want to tell these stories too many times, but in short, I will just never be credible. And that's okay, because the type of people who do research, who do science, and who do like the good stuff, they are not going to get credible in public, right? And these are type of people we consider aesthetically credible, like the old white men with academical background and the actual scientific studies that are just far too disruptive for anyone to like. I'm not here to compete on aesthetics of credibility, you know. I'm a fucking blacksmith, and I'm never going to look like one. And on academic research, I guess I kind of look academical more than person who knows how to hammer things and weld stuff. It's a mess. I think a whole lot of things in psychiatry are pseudoscientific, and you don't compete pseudoscientific things with scientific things. That's a false balance thing we see in media all the time. You invite over a person who talks about vaccines and then a person who doesn't like vaccines, and create kind of debate that's inherently false in balance. No. I think it's same with psychiatry. This is a hard battle. I spent a lot of time thinking about it, and I've decided it's hysterical witchcraft. Take it or leave it. Not going to get any more credible than this. I wrote a list for myself, just so I say all the things I want to say. I might as well just freak out and delete this entire stream, so... My notes say, frankly, I think psychiatry sucks. Well, widely it does, but it just doesn't seem like a time to critique on things. It's more like a time to build up things that do work. It's anyway... I'm gonna excel on that one, like what works, the mechanisms that do work, the political mess that stops the good stuff. This is my favorite thing to get real worked up over. I think I said all of my things. On coronavirus thing, well, everybody is commenting on it, and I don't have things to contribute at this moment. Other than there's this one portion of population I really excel with, and this would be the people who are doing flashbacks, long term and long haul flashbacks, like to the real early realities. Because I'm experiencing people around me are having kind of odd moments of clarity, especially the people who are usually having a lot of problems with their everyday life because of the flashbacks. They are suddenly experiencing this moment of clarity and really coming out of their shell. I think this is just temporary boost of a moment, but I've had such wonderful conversations with my people. Like, our brains focus on things that's most threatening to survival at any given moment, right? The hierarchy of survival tasks. And if they are in your memories, you keep on looking at flashbacks. But if there's something in your face threatening at the moment, then that's what it is. And now we kind of share big threatening things. So I've experienced people coming together, really. That's the good thing in all this horror. The bad stuff, most recent bad stuff, I'm just watching people create money out of nowhere, these imaginary numbers, and pumping them to the world. That is horrifying. The scale of it is horrifying. Inventing money never works. It's not going to work this time around. It's gonna crash. It's gonna burn. Oh, nice. Exceptional times. Borders closed. Everything shutting down. I guess we have time for each other now in the internet. So that's nice. All right, I'm gonna stop this thing, watch it one more time with wine, and decide if I'm going to keep this on channel or destroy it right away. When I find the button over here.